Welcome back, boys, to another video. Today we're gonna pick up where we left off for the Ottawa Senators GM mode. I had to restart it because I realized that there was a roster update out already that had Carlson already on the San Jose Sharks. And so as you can see, we do have Tierney and Balsers. And for draft picks, I realized something. We don't have a 2019 first, second, or third round pick. Oh wait, yeah we do. Okay, so we have 2 seconds. Why does it line up like that? Oh, is it because they're not our picks? No, because it's ours. Oh no, that's fucking confusing. Alright, so we have 2 seconds. We have a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, and 2 sevenths. Next year we have 2 first round picks, a second and 2 thirds. I don't know why it's doing it like that, but whatever. Alright, so first off we're going to do is we're going to put Stone and Duchesne on the block because, yeah, there's 1 year left on deals. Tierney we'll hold on to. But yeah, so that's who we're going to try to trade this season. And try to get back our first round pick for this year. Or at least a good first round pick this year. But yeah, here we go. View draft class. Alright. Bunch of these guys here. Since we don't have a first round pick yet, if we go to our draft board, I saw this out too, is that for projected picks. So for this, they're saying that we'll pick up around 35, 35, 36, 37. So we need to scout those 3 guys. Alright, Jacob Billiter. And this guy and a half. Alright, so we're going to scout them, and the first thing I want them to do is that I want them to scout their character. Character assessment. And character assessment. Alright, and then we'll go over to our second round pick. Put them all to our watch list. And again, with the character, I want to see if they're assholes or if they're leaders. Nope, did not mean to do that. Da-da-da. And Winrich. Not what I want to do again. Come on. Alright. There's a lot of new screens, though. It's just kind of hard to figure out what. I'm not going to do all of them, because when it gets down to like the 3rd round and stuff, it just turns into a crapshoot. Anyway, so yeah, we have a lot of weaknesses. Our strength is our depth and our forward prospects. So yeah, we have good prospects. We just don't have a lot of anything. But yeah, so that's going to do it for the draft board. We got our block going. And yeah, alright. So we'll probably go a couple months. Couple months in, see what's going on. Yeah, let's go to November. Salary cap's at 15.9. Alright. But yeah, this is a really interesting thing. I've been playing on my own in GM mode. And I like what they've added with the fog of war stuff. So pretty much how do we go 4-1-1 in preseason? Alright, we're winning games. Calm down. Actually, it's probably good that we're winning games, so that way Colorado doesn't get a good pick. I fucking hate it if Colorado got the first overall pick. Because our pick was part of the Duchesne trade last year. Alright, and this is a new thing too, is a central scouting thing. You'll see guys as it progresses, they'll move up and down. As you see for here, these are the guys on our board. This guy should be going 35. This guy should still think that they're going to go 36. This guy thinks he's going to go 38 now. Not 37, but 38. This guy went from 51 to 49. These two say the same. Are they done scouting this character? He's a very passionate person, but gets emotional at times. He's driven to win. Alright. And then potential in comparison then. Takes winning seriously, has an incredible drive to win. Loyalty is a concern. Alright, so he's not going to want to re-sign. Some concerns if he can handle a professional environment. Does care about winning. Alright, so that's not fully white. So he could be an asshole or he could not be. So there's nothing to report. So this guy is kind of like, eh. He's not a leader, but he's not a cancer in the locker room. Same with this guy here too. But what I believe is that for the guys with nothing to report, if you have him, no, the same thing, does care about winning, but they don't know if he can handle a professional environment. So if you have him kind of like, what's the right word here? So if you have him on a line with people who are like someone that you want to model after, sometimes they'll grow into that leader. So you actually want to sign vets to your AHL team, so that way they play down there and they help your players grow. Duchesne with 12 points, 12 games played. We're just out of the playoff picture. But yeah, I mean, there's not really a lot to do looking at the stats. We'll go up to January. Then we're winning games. Alright. We don't have our first round pick, so it doesn't really matter what happens. But I am gonna make a trade for another first round pick though. Yeah, I think we'll take this up to the trade deadline because there's not a lot that we can do in this first year. Because we don't have the prospects that we want to watch. We don't have a lot of anything. Here we go. First round for next year. Yeah, they're 14-4-1. Yeah. I want to make a trade with someone in the top 10. I want Duchesne and Stone to go to a team that's not in the Eastern Conference and also in the top and is one of the top 10 worst teams in the league. Alright, best lines, don't really matter. I turned down injuries I turned them down to 10 or 15. Just because I didn't want to deal with this bullshit, like, every few seconds. So, 14, 13, and 1. Alright, another draft classing. So there's some movement going on with Klein, Kako, and whatnot. Alright, so we go to scouted players. So, top 6. He's got a heavy slap shot, good balance, good defensive zone play. He's got 8 points. He's a -1, but he plays around 22 minutes of ice time. So he's your top guy. Never similar to anything. Playing style. So he plays a lot like Zach Parise, and his loyalty is a concern. Oh, so yeah, this guy. Yeah, this guy, they said that they didn't know if he could handle the professional environment. But right now it says there's nothing to report. With the report, he's got no some. Maybe he's a AHL top 2 guy. Let's go more with potential. See what happens. Right now he doesn't have any strengths. He's got 2 points over in the Russia League. He's a +2 though. That's something to keep in mind, that he keeps the puck out of the net. He has leadership ability. So this is a guy that you would draft for his leadership. He's got 5 goals, so he does shoot the puck a lot as a defensive defenseman, and he's a +3. So that means that he's been on the ice. See here, so that's a +3, so he should be at a +5. That means he's been on the ice for 2 goals against. So, 7 goals have gone in, right? No. 2 goals have gone in that he hasn't been a part of for point-wise. He's got good leadership ability, good shutdown ability. He is injury prone, and he's not that quick, and he doesn't have a lot of balance, but he is good mobility-wise. Now let's do potential and comparison again. This guy nothing to report, so potential and comparison. Alright. So yeah, so what I want to do is at least in the first round, I want to draft. Well, I got to find someone to get a first round pick from. But I want to draft a defenseman. I tend to draft a lot of defensemen in the first year, and then I draft a lot of forwards. Because defensemen, it's easy to find them a roster spot and to get them ice time. And you also want to build the team around your defense. So, what's going on? That thing just freaked out. Holy shit, that was weird. Alright, so we're in January now. We are still on a playoff run. Bacher's got 35 and 40 points. Is there any team that's damn, they are not making the postseason? Maybe Vegas? But didn't Vegas trade their first round pick to Montreal? No, they have the first round pick. Alright. So I'm going to try to make this deal work. Vegas. We'll give you Duchesne and Stone. In retrospect, we'll take one of your guys that has a bad contract. Like Sassney here. 3 years, 6.5. I don't mind that. Vegas would have more than 50 players in the organization, though. So we'll take on another bad contract. Like David Clarkson. So we're good salary cap wise. We'll just go through. Trade rejected. Isn't where it needs to be. Alright. That's understandable. I'm going after the first round pick, though. I'll give you my second. What if I retain half of Stone and... I'll retain half of Stone and Duchesne's salary. Because they only have 1 year left, so they're not going to resign. I don't mind doing this. Dude, no? Alright. I don't mind giving up an older prospect, like England. They want him. I don't think he's going to grow. And we'll take... We'll take Ryan Reeves. So what if we take off Reeves? Then we bring in... What if we bring in Bellemare? Alright, and what if we add in... our third for next year? Nope, alright. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go to the trade deadline. Around the trade deadline here. I think we're going for like 20 minutes or so. And we're going to trade Duchesne and Stone to someone with a first round pick that's kind of in like the top 10. At least. Like maybe like right there on the bubble of 10 and 11. Alright. Bless me. God damn, then the squeak. Holy shit. Alright. This guy's an offensive defenseman. He only has 11 points down in the OHL. So yeah, this guy might turn out to be a bust. This guy is a sniper. And again, he's only got 4 goals. And he plays 19 minutes. This guy's a 2A defender. He's a -1. That means that in playing in 14 minutes and 27 seconds of ice time, he's given up 5 goals. How did you play Sal again? Defensive defenseman, he's a +2. So that means that teams haven't scored on him. At least from what the stats that are given to us. No one has been able to score on him. Because he only has 2 points. This guy here. Okay, so now he's a would mesh well in any locker room, has a very well-rounded personality. He's a two-way defender. That's not good. He's scored 12 points, but he's also given up 9. This guy here, yeah, this is the one. This is the guy that I like. He's got 6 goals, 22 minutes, or he's got 6 points in 30 games played, 22 minutes of ice time. He's a +6. Good leadership, good shutdown ability. I think this is the guy that I want. I just want you to scout his personality a little bit more. Best lines. Bellabelle isn't doing well. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So this is a trade that I like. They want Duchesne. They want to give up a first round for this year and a second round for next year. Which is great for us because it gives us a first round pick for this year. And also Boston might not make the playoffs. They're 24, 20, 20, and 5. So they're playing around 500 hockey. So they may not even make the playoffs. And they're giving us their first round pick to try to make the playoffs. So it gives us a first round pick, but it also gives us more picks to deal with, to draft more prospects. So is there any like small little prospect you want to give up? Well, this guy Loco. I have no idea who he is. He's got 3 points. Sure. And it's done. Done trade. Alright, good. I think we're good. Yeah, we'll just do best lines. So that's all that's left is Stone. As you see, Boston, they're barely holding on to a playoff spot. They're only 2 points ahead of Toronto. So Florida and Buffalo. I know I traded them to an Eastern Conference team, but not a lot of teams came at us. Let's look at Winnipeg. For their first rounder. And we'll give them Stone. Do you have any prospects? Ooh, Logan Stanley. I might want to do this trade. We'll put Logan Stanley in here. And I doubt that's going to go through, but they want to get rid of him. They want CC, so I'll throw in CC. And they want to give up this green guy. Do you have any bad contracts that I can take on? This guy, Dmitry Kulikov. And you know what? Just to try and help this trade go through, I'll retain half of Stone's salary. And I may also throw in Boston's second round pick. If this doesn't go through. Alright. So yeah, I'll throw in Boston's second round pick next year. Eh. Nah, alright. Yeah, we'll just do it like this. Might be able to get a third. Give me a third for next year. Yeah, I really don't give a shit. This is Coach Bushmasters. But yeah, so now we got 2 first-round picks. So if we go to our draft board, looks like we're picking anywhere from 10, 11, and 12, and 14, 15, and 16. These to watch later. Alright. And the first thing we're going to scout is his character. Okay, we're going to scout all these guys as their character. Oh, I did not mean to do that, but whatever. So yeah, now we got more options. So yeah, we'll just take this up to the trade deadline and see what is all going on. We could make the playoffs this year and piss off Colorado, but I doubt it. That'd be funny if we made the playoffs and Boston didn't. But no, following those 2 trades, I doubt we'll even be in a playoff race come trade deadline. Yeah, the objective of this team is to rebuild. Especially after the Carlson trade. And this was challenging because we didn't have a first round pick this year. We don't have our first round pick. So it's not like I can just go out and tank. You can struggle with professionalism, so no, I don't want him on this team. But yeah, we can't just go out and tank. We can't go out and trade anyone that's worth a damn. That's causing this team to win. Because we don't have a first round pick. Colorado does. So you have to go out and you have to make smart, realistic trades to get first rounders that maybe lottery picks, may not be. But yeah, you look at this. Right now, Boston's not going to make the playoffs. They're tied with Carolina over there. Winnipeg may not make the playoffs. So Boston's right now is a lottery pick. Winnipeg is not. We need Edmonton to win. Edmonton and Chicago, we need them to win. We're only 10 points out of a playoff race. But yeah, I think we've gone for about 30 minutes now. Something like that. But yeah, that's going to do it here, boys. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already yet. If you enjoyed the comment, hit that bell notification so you don't miss another video that gets uploaded on this channel. And comment down below of what you think we should do. Who should we go after in the draft class? Because right now, these guys here, alright, if we look at our draft board, right now it's projecting that we're picking 20 now. We're picking 2019 and 18. So there are a lot of things going on. As I will just scout these players here as we finish up this video. So yeah, there's a lot of options, and there's no scouts in that region. But yeah, there's a lot of options that we can do. There's a lot of things we can do with this team. We have a plethora of draft picks right now. We have 2 7s, 2 firsts, 2 seconds, a 3rd, 4th, 5th, and a 6th. We can even use those 2 seconds to move up later in the first round, if we so wanted to. But yeah, it's just looking here, our top prospects are neutral, our forward prospects are neutral, and our depth forwards are strength. We traded for a guy, didn't we? This Laku guy. Alright, so he's starting to become uncovered. He might be some good. Who knows? But yeah. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Yeah, just tell me what you guys think. Anyways, that's going to do it for me here. Peace.